Okay. Oh, that was easy to set up. Let's see if my mic works. Doesn't pick up any weird noise. That's good enough. Alright. Then I turned off my PC fan because it was too loud for my mic. I'm not sure why. It's literally the same area where it was before in relation to the mic, but maybe it's because I had it on high power earlier when I was benchmarking Monster Hunter Wilds. That may be it. Anyhow, we're gonna get started on the case of Gurren Idol. It's me, Windings, back again from the dead after a long period of time of 11 days. Me and Alpha decided to split so he can find an apartment and I can find an apartment with another roommate. And now that we're both somewhat moved in, both our sets of us, they're both slowly but surely getting back to streaming. And I want to have a fresh start, so we're doing highlights. I may be smart, but I'm not that smart. Actually pretty dumb, honestly, but it's okay. Okay, abrupt termination contract. Okay. Doesn't even tell us what to. Huh. Okay, it just takes us right in. Is this game like low? It's not that loud. Oh, no. Okay, that might be a little better. I just remember to turn it down later. Alright, so both parties agreed to the terms for the expedition to Monkey Paw Island. But Cloudsley has the rights to 2/3 of all valuables for the funding of the expedition. Oberon, like the Feywild guy? Oberon Geller has rights to 1/3 of all valuables and any golden statues found for providing the map of the expedition site. The doctor was Oberon Geller. Okay. And oh, so it really is like okay. So you can okay. So it's like Return of the Obra Dinn and the fact that you can like interact with things and like add it to your. Can you like do this and then add it? The ruins of Xenopolis, the Horn of Thumb, the Horn of. Or like crap. What did I play? What did I play recently that was straight up like last year? Death of Grimoire, right? Because I think you add words with that. And you put those together. Medicine bottle. So this is the doctor. Okay. So words are red, I guess. Does that names are red? Is that the best way of putting it? And then I guess the nouns are yellow. That's a pipe cleaner and 1. 2 bags filled with coins and gems. Okay. I wonder why this game is so low in volume on OBS. Yeah. Bag of medical instruments and some medicine. Go and touch it with case of the golden idol. With the red coins and gems. Tobacco and gems, and then medicine and gems. So I'm guessing this is the doctor. So the doctor had the golden idol. So if we go back to 1/3 of all valuables and any golden statues found for providing the map of the expedition site. 2/3 of the valuables. 2/3 of the valuables, 1/3 of the valuables plus this. Tobacco pouch and a pipe cleaner. They both have tobacco on them. They do. Oh no, you don't. You do though. Okay, exploring. What when you think? Oh, okay, yeah, straight up. All right, there we go. It's open time, baby. So, Oberon was the doctor. So Albert Cloudsley, Oberon Geller, in the okay. So this person is Albert Cloudsley, Oberon Geller. When the scrolls can be filled with whatever it is, words can be dragged directly from the slots. Okay. Okay. I'm guessing the Bay of Shadows. That looks like a bay area. 2 of fewer slots. Okay. So let's go back then. Exploring. So there's this area over here with lightning. You have this thing over here. Where's the... Was there a map? There was a map earlier, wasn't there? Ruins of Xenopolis. Is that where you were? The Horn of Finger. I guess. Is there anything that indicates that? Am I just supposed to guess that? Camp in the... Just because the X? I get... Oh, okay. Ruins of Xenopolis. What? Interesting. Oh wait, I didn't succeed that one. Okay. So there's only a couple options you can do. Is it? Am I really supposed to brute force this? Horn of Finger. Or Horn of Thumb. Horn of Thumb, because these 2 islands over here, right? And we can see the 2 islands from over here. That's the context clues. Okay, there we go. Okay, scrolls been filled, no hints accessed. You goddamn right. Dr. Oberon Geller was surveying the poor weather with his looking glass. His expedition partner Albert Cloudsley, Esquire, Esquire, suddenly pushed him off the cliff. Return to the scenario selection. Okay. Chapter 1, Complications in the Family. Okay. The untimely passing of a rural gentleman. Oh, he did. Not breathing, head is badly wounded. Okay, now I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. Okay. There you go. A ring with a ruby. But it's not a golden idol. Lead poisoning. Henry Clover. Clues were added to the thinking panel. Okay. It's the 23rd of August today. Here are the locations. We're at Blackwell right now, I'm assuming, because there's a body of water and there's like a body of water right out here. There's a Blackwell or Blackfield. Okay. Interesting. It looks to me as if the person who died went to the door and then walked the way back to here and then succumbed to the wounds because there's a trail of blood leading this way. Unless it's in their blood, because how else did their blood get over here? They weren't killed in their bed. They weren't struck in the bed. They were struck over here. It's the golden idol. Okay. Clue has been added to the thinking panel. Spontaneous combustion. I, Sebastian Cloudsley. Oh shit. Another Cloudsley. Will share my humble contribution to the science of anatomy and chemistry. Okay, August 22nd, 1786, 12 o'clock, woke up, a beautiful day. 12:30, washed and dressed in my dining attire. 2 o'clock, had a beautiful roast duck for lunch. Oh, that sounds... Fuck, I'm hungry for that. 4 o'clock, changed to my hunting attire. Oh, one of those English gentlemen. Alright. 5 o'clock, rode to hunt badgers. Had no luck today and returned home. 6 o'clock, changed to my researching attire. Man, change your clothes so much. Oops. Why is there no research part? Why is there a change to your researching attire and then next thing you know it's changing to your dining attire? What were you doing in the hour in between researching? If that's the case, how come you don't have a diary entry for that? I don't know, it seems kind of weird. Change to my dining attire. Oh, I have it earlier because of this over here. 8 o'clock, had a tasty beef line for supper. 10:30, filled in my diary and went to bed to continue reading for my research. Okay. So you were reading for your research. Interesting. A yacht is slowly flowing in the river. Okay. Oh. I see. So this is your researching it. Oh, wait, hold on. I see the tricks here. This is researching attire. This is your dining attire. This is your hunting attire. I mean, we know this guy already. That was like the easiest thing to guess, right? Cloudsley. Okay. Sebastian Cloudsley, Lord of Blackfield, passed away in his bed. The death of cause was a head wound, which occurred when he fell from one. "14 out of 16. I'm missing evidence." Oh, ladder. There you go. I'm missing one more thing. What am I missing? A clover. Why am I missing? Am I missing a date? I mean, I have the date, but I'm missing. What am I missing? I'm missing 15 out of 16. So I'm missing a piece of evidence. Even if it's not used, it's something, right? Huh. Go for my ladder. Researching. Hunting? 2 or fewer. Dining? Yeah. He's a Blackfield, right? Sebastian Cloudsley of Blackfield passed away. What are those images there? Are those like hunting? Something else and this? There's like little images there. You would. Oh, let me look at this again. His diary. Interesting. It's August 23rd. What's up dressed in my dining attire? I think this is something I should immediately know, but why am I blanking? Right? Because... It's closer to me. There you go. Oh, the horse. That's the last piece of evidence I need. Hold on, that's a little thing on it. Oh. Oh, this is a false lead. He didn't fall from his ladder. His horse is just roaming free out there? No siree. He fell from his horse, which explains he was hunting. And then he walked his ass back in here and died. Okay. While the Lord of Blackfield was hunting, his horse threw him off and he suffered a deadly wound to the head. Okay. He was 53. Dramatic departure of an outsider. Well, that's dramatic. Scorched horse brush, scorched knife, guy on fire. Spare me, devil! I was simply following orders. Well, that's interesting. I can zoom in with the scroll wheel. That's nice. A knife. What do you have in your hand? A knife. What the blazers? Oh, it's all the same to you. I would take my leave. Yeah, I understand that, dude. Hey, it's blue now. Wasn't it red before? A ring with a ruby. £1, 2 shillings, and 2 pence. Spontaneous combustion. To perform the combustion. Oh, this is from the last thing. The last part of this case was had the book on spontaneous combustion. That was on his desk. What's fast? A freezing spell. Those for this combustion are cane. I don't know what we're gonna call this. Cane, hourglass? I don't know. And funky triangle. It's not a triangle, but we'll say funky triangle. Well, would you look at that? Someone just cast the freezing spell. Combustion spell. Interesting. Oh, he knows what's up. He knows something suspicious. Ash Blair. Prepare the carriage for tomorrow. We are to visit my nephew. 2 shillings and a penny. A saddlebag and also a knife. See with Adam and James. Horse grooming, stable cleaning, Monday to do it properly, you lazy elves. Okay. Alright, so go back to... We're here to visit carriage for tomorrow. We're here to visit my nephew. An unexpected turn of events. Embroidered handkerchief. 3 pounds and 3 shillings. David Gowan is an experienced coachman with a diverse set of talents that I am sure you'll find useful. This is Theo. Edmund. Guess this guy's Edmund. Oh. Lord Edmund Cloudsleys' speech stirs Parliament. So this is after that guy died, because that guy died on the 23rd. So this is another Cloudsley. Oh boy, oh, there's a second part to this. Hey, hold on. On that map of the previous thing we saw. I wish we could go back to a previous day. Oops, saw something. I wish we could go to a previous day, because I want to check the map of like, this is that guy was from like Blacksfield or whatever, and there were like 3 different houses. One of them had this on it. I remember that now. All right. Oh, here it is. Batley, Cloudsley. Oh, because his was this thing. Batley, Cloudsley, and Cubert. Bat Lord. Okay. AJ, pair twins. Oh, okay. We have names for them. Adam and James pair. My apologies. It can be so bad here sometimes. Excuse me, Google. Let me just ask you what that means. Bad here. Okay, I don't use bad here. Deaf. It's a Hindi word? So refers to English as deaf. Interesting. That was like an English word I just didn't know, but guess not. Samablat. Simhasana Batisi. Hopefully I said that right. 6 rings of favorite stones, 4 pounds, and a guitar blade. Ornamented. Why is everyone holding blades on them? Nicholas Maker, attorney. That's this guy. I don't have expected one of your family to treat it like legal document in such a way. I am appalled. Reading the last will and testament of Sebastian Cloudsley, September 7th, 1786. Okay. Edmund, Sebastian. So Edmund's the guy who did the speech. Albert or Mary? What was it? One of them? Who was the one who killed a guy? Was it Albert? In the first one? Peter Baddeley. Okay. So Cloudsley had 1, 2, 3, 4 kids. And one of them had this testate oldest associate Willard. Okay, that's gonna be important later. Aphorisms by Sebastian Cloudsley. How to be happy with Cloudsley. Eat a hearty meal every day and do not waste your time on trivialities. Okay, I fucked that up already, but keep on going. How to avoid being upset. Strive for that which holds meaning and do not shrink from responsibility. Okay, I fucked that up today to do as well. How to be inspired. Take a walk in your forest and breathe the fresh air. I didn't do that today, but I did do that this past week a couple times, kind of. How to avoid being scared. Feeling scared is a weakness. Be strong instead. GG easy is basically a skill issue. Ooh, okay. Table white, rose corporate. Add to thinking panel. Wildly health and sound. I just want to memory nominate the report of Nicholas Maker as executor. So he's talking about this guy becoming his like lawyer for when he dies. Thinking panel. Okay. August Jockey Cluppy Derby. Spinning Jenny, 50 pounds. Race 6. Another horse race bet? Huh. We have sent you frequent reminders concerning the settlement of your debt, and yet to date the debt remains unpaid. We humbly request that you make your payments as soon as possible, or we will be forced to take the matter into our own hands. The debt currently stands at £255. Holy shit. Back then now, that must have been a lot. Black item, block loans. Alright, I got all the clues. Alright, so first off, 6 spring journey, £50. 3, so what are you using? Sultan, £35. So 2 people bet. I mean, 1 person bet with 2 different things. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, so this guy's the easiest. That guy's necklace maker. Okay. Rose, was she Hubert? I think. She's the only lady, so I'm assuming some stuff here. From presenter person. What's her colony is bequeathed to you land, Blackfield managed, establish the life accomplishments. Oh, I have to guess who gets each of these? My late sister. My late sister, your mother. Okay, so someone's the nephew. Okay. You would know what to do with it. Okay, so let's look at that family tree thing. Where is it? There we go. Whose thing is for again? With the right nose screws both. I, Sebastian Cloudsley. Okay, so this is the will and testament of Sebastian Cloudsley. Yeah, that's right. It's right here. Right, see back a little bit. My sister, your late mother. So, so I'm assuming the crosses means they're dead, right? So, Beatrix Bately is probably his sister. So he's talking to Peter Batley. Here. Okay. A compilation of my aphorisms to write your reduction in light. Financial troubles. Financial troubles for me a long time ago. Okay. Be a Peter Batley, yeah, because this guy is the guy who's in trouble with so either this guy or someone who else had the, oh, there's one over here, so on the ground. So I'm guessing this guy is Peter Batley because he's got the horse racing ticket, right? So he's probably the guy who's betting all his shit away because like an idiot. All right, so that leaves these people, him. Okay. But either notes to go in the future. I grant you the finish and publish this under both of our names. Okay. So one person got savings land in the house. One person got research, then mere politics. I want you to use your sharp mind and better use than mere. I want you to put your sharp mind to better use than mere politics. And we know for a fact that, I don't know if this is the same guy, but Lord Edmund Cloudsley's speech stirs Parliament. So Edmund Cloudsley is probably the person who this is goes to. All right. Because he's the one who was speaking to Parliament, implying that he has something to do with politics. But he's saying, don't do that. Go into science instead. We defeat the Golden Idol. Whoever is this guy. I'm gonna make a guess here and say that this guy is also Edmund Cloudsley, just by context clues of the fact that he also had that newspaper on him, but just to make sure. Oh, dear Edmund, yeah. Capable to serve at David Gordon as the experienced coachman. Interesting. Why is that important? Adam and James. What day is it today? September 7th. A scorched horse brush. A scorched knife. Oh, horse brush. Groomer. No, horse groomer. This is one of the brothers. So if I know what day it is, I'll know who's the horse groomer. So I need to figure out what day it is. Okay. All right. All right. And I bet you this guy is the other fucking person. I started to say Monkey Man. Oh, this one says A. This one says J. This one's James. Okay. All right. So we have found our brothers now. It's just two brothers. Two brothers. It's just two brothers. Okay, so that leaves us with two people. We have... Why does the name Gohan sound familiar? Wasn't that the name of the first guy that died? His last name? Huh. Alright, first off, spontaneous combustion. James Pear. If we know this, maybe this is the opposite way around. Maybe we're using this to determine what day it is. I don't know. That seems a little complicated. It was to receive. Then it was to order to that and to take the blank from blank blank. Receive research. Okay, first off, it's all about Sebastian Cloudsley. So all about his will. Blank was, it's a Mad Libs game almost. And order blank and blank. This really is like Return of the Oberdin. Order blank and blank and ink and blank to take the blank from the blank blank. Blank blank from blank blank. Oh, okay. Okay, I get it now. Ordered. This someone was upset. Someone was upset to receive blank Adam and James pair because Adam was like, we were just following orders. So someone was asked him to go steal something for him. Oops. I ordered Adam's parent to take the golden idol. Is it idol? Yeah, there's idol from. Is there a nothing? Is there a nothing option? Happy, upset, inspired, scared, research house, aphorisms. What did that guy have on him? A ring with a ruby. Who ordered them? Spare me, devil, I was simply following orders. Who told? Someone was upset to receive blank and ordered that to take the idol from blank and blank. Whoever this guy is, they wanted them to take it from this guy. So somebody here was upset. You can be so bad here sometimes. If I were to treat a legal document such a way, I'm appalled. 4 inheritors all present: Edmund, Rose, Edmund, Rose, Willard, and Batley. Peter Batley. This is Peter Batley. Prepare the carriage for tomorrow. We're to visit my nephew, EC. Oh, the coachman, right? I've heard David Coran is an experienced coachman. So this guy is David Coran. Okay. Which means by process of elimination, you're Willard White. Gotcha, bitch. All right. So now we have just what's left over. So we just move this thing over. I grant with you the one item of Xenopolis, you know what to do with it. Willard White. Got this bad boy. With you for colonies, I leave my savings land in Blackfield Manor, come and establish a life of accomplishments. So either not Peter Batley, not Edmund, probably Rose, then got the... Okay. Alright, because this person, this person, this person, and this person got stuff from the dead person, from Sebastian. This person is not going to be working for this guy as per Sebastian's request. Okay, these two people were hired by somebody to get the golden idol from this guy, but then this guy was like, yeah, joke's on you, and then put this guy on fire. Okay. With that, was upset to receive, what did you not get? To receive house? Oh, research? Well, first off, Willard White. Is it Rose? Okay. So to receive. If it's not that, then... Who got the research? Edmund? Was it Edmund Cloudsley? Okay. Inspired. Who got the aphorisms? Oh. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. This person gets fucking house, you know, and savings and land. This person gets, you know, research notes that can really help them out and then help whatnot. This person, you know, gets the golden idol down here, and this fucking chump over here gets a fucking self-help book. Yeah, okay, I could see him being a little bit pissed off. There you go. Peter Batley, encumbered by his gambling debts, had placed high hopes on his uncle's testament. Okay, that makes sense now. Upon discovering he had inherited nothing but a book of aphorisms, he tore up the will and ordered his servant to take the golden statue from the stranger Willard. Suddenly, one of the servants burst into flames. Who is this Willard White, though? Oh, so this is the setup back here, showing the three people who are the main players, some of the main players for this situation. Okay. So it starts off with this guy killing this guy, taking the golden idol. He gives it to this guy. Albert Cloudsley kills Oberon Geller, right? And he keeps the idol that he just got. Sebastian Cloudsley, not Edmund Cloudsley, right? Not Albert Cloudsley, passes away, and he has now the golden idol, which is red. Okay. When he dies, he gives the golden idol to this guy named Willard Wright. And let me check something. Go on, not Geller. Okay. Okay, so I was wrong. Right. Chapter 2. Okay. Yippee! Oh, that's a little freaky. Why'd that bugger give me a note when he knows damn well I can't read? Try harder. You can lie low for a couple of days in the old oarsman's place down at the docks. Empty bed, not warm. Trapdoor in the ceiling. Is there somebody up here? Door does not open. Okay, well, we'll get back to that in a second. Revenge. RR. Trapdoor in the ceiling. Alarm, alarm, a break-in. Watchman number 2, Henry Parker. Alright, automatically my first guess is that whoever did something gave this person a note thinking that they were like maybe this guy? Maybe? I don't know. Dear proud Beastmaster, I've attended our departed brother's send-off and accepted the keepsake that he bestowed upon our brotherhood in his will. I shall send this letter tomorrow, September 10th. I hope it will reach you without delay. Already is midnight. I will retire to my bed, for this has been a very long day. May Griffin awake, proud beast initiate. So that's this guy, probably. Just gonna hazard a guess. Well. To my dear Maurice. This, with having a little like clock stopwatch thing and the box and everything, just reminds me so much of Obadin. A ring with a ruby again. Man is not breathing. I wonder why. Okay, well, washing bowl filled with slightly bloodied water. Interesting. So we're going downstairs. Okay, musical performance. September 9th, the event suck events at 11 p.m. When did they mention the date? Send this letter tomorrow, September 10th. This guy's been dead for a day? A whole fucking day? Robert Redworth, escaped convict. Green, Bruge, Blair, whatever the fuck this is. Where the blessed boy go? I really need a piss. Dear Oscar Baton, September 8th. It has come to our attention that the good owner of the Little Mermaid offers services to those who want to transfer products that are less agreeable to the authorities. I'll come by in 3 days. If you still have some spare space in your gin barrels and you're willing to earn extra money, reach out to me. Okay, and a lemon. Oh shit, Willard Wright. Get me not room Ash. Oh shit, was that Willard Wright dude from like the previous one? The guy who set the guy on fire? Oh god, fucking damn it. Oh boy. Dealing it's all luck anyway. Oh, I'm going to keep track of. Remember, you as an agent of our trading company have to reflect its values to the fullest. 1. Never be late. The client leaves the port on the 10th. Okay, well, it's already the 11th, so good luck with that. Be persuasive. Do not take no for an answer. We must get the client's product. 3. Be effective. Once you have the product, deliver it to me immediately with the servant boy. I wonder if that's the servant boy that this guy was talking about. Most importantly, no matter what you do, be mindful of our reputation. Our names must remain spotless. $5 says it's going to be one of those too late for that situations. This is nice music. Okay. I'm still missing. What am I missing? Annie, you are beautiful like a rose for which you take many blows. Annie, you are like a glass of fine wine. Your hair is very fine. I will find gold in a mine that makes you forever mine. You're piglet full of love. Yeah, you can eat this, lady. If you calm, John. The gentleman, he bought me a drink and then retired upstairs. That man have that I like. All right, dead body time. Okay, so that's this and that's that. Dandelion room and forget-me-not room. Dandelion room. Isn't this a dandelion or is that a dandelion? Oh, hey, Josie, what's up? Welcome on in. We're just in time for some sleuthing. Forget-me-not flower. Oh, so forget-me-nots are blue. I don't know that shit. Okay, well. So this is the forget-me-not, and then this is the dandelion. I can't do a dandelion that's yellow and white. Okay, so dandelion room is poor Willard White. Gets an idol and then gets fucked. Oh, this is the same guy. Hold on. Let's look at that guy there. Turn to snare thing. Yeah, it's the same dude. Okay. Okay. 23 out of 26. Oh, the door. Oh, nothing there. This guy is totally this guy. Oh, hold on, let's just do some stuff right now. That's Robert Redworth. I'm missing a person? Oh, this guy, right? After I'm a game boy, something so dear to me again. There we go, everyone. Okay, so first off, where's Annie? Here we go. That's Annie. This guy's John. Dearly departed Willard White. Henry Parker. What the? There's nothing for Henry Parker? Interesting. Oh, what? There we go. So, thinking. So this is Henry Parker. Annie. Oh, cool. Annie, there's a little thing here. G, so it's probably Annie Green. JB, so it's. Ooh, wait, no, I know Ash Blair, so it's not that. So it's John Briage. Willard Wright is this guy. There's M.E. Maurice Evans, I guess. 4240. These are empty slots. Oh, I see. Let's do this. So like Willard Wright and Green and Green again and Green again. Damn, girl, you are gambling. Good for you. What do I have? John Bridge, whatever. John. Oh, wait, no. I don't know if that's Bridge. That could be Boyton. So, I know it's John, though. John. Maurice Evans. Yeah. Oscar. There's another Anne. There's another A. Oh, Ash. Ash Blair. That I know for a fact. Ash Blair. Okay. So the only ones I don't know the last name are of these two. Okay. Well, we got good thing going. Okay. I'm guessing through the trap door because the door was locked for someone did that. Captain 2. Willard Wright's room. And Willard Wright got stabbed with. Oh, how did he? What did he get stabbed with? Small sword, dagger, stiletto, and a nabja, and a shear. Cut into Willard Wright's room through the trap door. Interesting. You can lie low for a couple of days in the old oarsman's place down at the docks. Why the beggar give me a note when he knows damn well I can't read? Empty bed, not warm. Someone snuck in over here, came over here, and then killed this person. They didn't sleep here at all. Door does not open. So they went in here, locked the door behind them, came over here, killed somebody, locked the door here, stayed it locked, so it makes this a locked room mystery. Finally, one of those. Jumps out the fucking window. Alarm, a break-in. But why has it noticed us now? Watchman number 2. Interesting. Huh. Where did I see Ash Blair before? Who is Ash Blair? That's Robert Redworth. Did he say that the person knows he can't read? And he knows damn well I can't read. Evans. This guy's Maurice Evans. Okay. 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 Oscar Boyton. Okay. Which makes this guy Breach. Would make this guy Ash Blair. Okay. All right, so John Breach. John Breeze again. Oscar Boyton. Neat. Alright. Whew. So who killed Willard Wright? These are the games that happened. And he mentioned something. He was a perfect gentleman. He bought me a drink and then he retired upstairs. He's probably talking about Willard Wright. It's all luck anyways. The door does not open. This is Ash Blair's room. Empty bread, rotten warm. So instead of September 10th, it's September 11th, because we know that from something else. Oh, because this guy's here playing music. And that means that this guy was supposed to be watching over with the client on the 10th. To immediately with a server boy. Okay. Revenge. It makes it look like it's that Robert guy, but something's up. Okay. What does Ash Blair have on him? A dagger. Let's say it was Ash Blair. Okay. Let's go with the assumption that it was Ash Blair, right? He comes in, sneaks in because it's the room that he can do that from. While that would make it so while Annie, John, and Oscar playing. Oh shit! Damn. Got to the third round thing. Okay, nice. No, a man going by the name of Ash Blair crept into the Willards' room through the trapdoor to steal something important. But when he opened the music box, it woke Willard up and a fight ensued. In the fracas? Is that a word? Noisy disturbance or quarrel. Huh. Let me turn my light on by my desk so I can actually see. There we go. Perfect. Alright. Ash stabbed Willard and attempted to frame an escaped convict. Oh, okay, that's why he gave him the note. Smart move, I guess, on his side. Good morning, innkeeper. I heard a man was murdered here a week ago. Aye, a deranged convict did him in. Now bugger off. Tell him about the evening when Willard Wright died. I'll make it worth your while. Sure thing, Spanish Inquisition dude. Okay. Intoxicating dinner party. This fucking kid. Like one of those kids in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Expensive cigar. Lil Pip. What is this fucking... What's his name? A Charles Dickens shit? Went to the city and grabbed me some Ash Blair tobacco and a bottle of gin. Or gin. I forgot how to say it. I will pay you when I am back. David. Oh. Oh boy. Okay, first off, let's look at the meals everyone had. Salad, untouched. Full glass color, look at untouched. Push empty glass. Yellow liquid. Red liquid. Cloudy liquid. Partially eaten salad. Partially eaten piece of roast. Partially, okay. Red liquid. I mean, you gotta have your red wine with your steak, right? And you have your white wine with your salad, I guess? Oh, God, okay. This is horrible. Oh, how dare you me. It's poison. Nobody touch a thing and nobody move. I'll send for a doctor right away. Oh, shit. These are the Cloudsley people. This is from, before. Yeah. This is that lady who was saying that, what's it called? Bad here word. Not breathing in her face is blotched. Poisoned. Someone was poisoned. Peter Batley, you killed my aunt, you devil. I should execute you on the spot. So, to review, this guy, this woman, this guy were all the people who were suspect, or people who were getting, well, this guy, and this woman, who were all getting an inheritance. So it was Rose, Edmund, and Peter Batley, who's the guy who hired these guys to steal from Willard Wright, who's our previous victim right here. Okay. I see where we're going with this. We're keeping this in the family. All right. Note to self: if you get frustrated when working, remember the tale of the rich lord who married his donkey, and you will feel better. Oh, this is the butler. Ensure that beautiful lady sits next to me during dinner, and I will slip you a shilling. I'm assuming he's talking about his person, not his own aunt. Okay. So whoever sits... Okay, once we have the seating order, we can do stuff with that. Alright, what we got? Water. Roast. Salad bowl. Brandy. Wine. A carafe of liquid, yellow liquid containing lemon, so lemon juice? Tectonic. Okay. Oops. Oh boy. Oh boy. What we got here? Oh, more golden idol. Found our golden idol. Well, Edmund. You seem pretty pleased after the old boy passed away and a spot freed up for you in the House of Lords. Take care of those with whom you ally. I have many friends and deal with you swiftly if you dare cross me, Lord George Bridges. Okay, April 2nd, 1788. So that's 12. Is that 12 years after the will was read? Oh, I did that one right. Okay, Edmund Cloudsley, January 8th, 1788. Once more you have failed to answer our requisition. This is the last warning you will receive. Your transgressions against us demand amends. The only course of action you have is to surrender yourself to our justice. Last chance for repentance, servant. Or we will release one of our stewards upon you. Brotherhood of Masks. Are those the guys from... Hold on, I'll check that in a second. Revolution will come for the likes of you, you crooked bastard. This person had a lot of enemies. Holy shit. Soon you will pay for your sins against honest common folk with your blood, final vanguard. Dear uncle, February 1st, 1788. I hear you're interested in Lady Richards. I think you are too old for her. I shall court her instead. Secondly, please lend me £300. It is a small change to you, and I'm desperately in need of it at present. Ah, never change, Peter Batley, you old gambling addict. Okay. Due to the sensitivity of your stomach, I advise abstaining from alcohol for the next month. Also consider a glass of peptic tonic before eating to avoid upsetting your digestive system. Okay. I see a battle labeled opium. Oh boy. Secret codes. Such trivial ciphers as reading only the first word or every line are easy to produce on short notice, but extremely unsafe and easy to decode. Consider, for example, money as denominator as value has evolved and changed a lot. Still, in savvy hands, it's a powerful tool. Money has changed hands. I wonder. Visions of a utopia of order and structure. Remember to take the fourth one from every row. a fourth one from every row. One, two, three, four. Change. 1, 2, 3. Remember. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nah, it's not that. I will not change the rule that the staff member who has worked here the longest gets the bottom room. Do not bother me with such nonsense again. Mademoiselle, the laces count. The besmirched love of Lud Batista Tanya. A knife. Okay. A pair of twig dolls and a pair of pink liquid, partially empty. Like voodoo shit? Once your target has ingested the love potion, oh god fucking damn it. Establish eye contact and hold it for as long as possible. In most cases, the effects will be felt within 2 days, depending on your own appearances. That makes me feel like it's not Peter Batley. Because Peter Batley asked this guy if he can sit next to him. And if you're trying to put a love potion, you want to have them be staring at you. It makes no sense for you to be sitting next to them. It makes more sense for you to be sitting across from them, right? Otherwise, you just be like, I'm going to do it in physical life, but turning your head, your body to talk to them, have to make eye contact and do that, as opposed to just be looking across while you eat. That's more natural. That's what it feels like to me. Okay. Alright. So. I'm gonna try something. I want to check something. Proud Beast. The Brotherhood. Ah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. The 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Was that the only letter that was here? I feel like that was the only letter that was here. Okay. The little 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 2. Oh no, 1, 2, 3. Okay. They haven't done the whatever the like code thing is. I don't think they've done it yet. Wait, can I do this out of order? I can. What the fuck? Holy shit, that's cool. All right, 19 out of 36. Oh. Syringe with some liquid left in it. Okay. An overcoat with a hat. Overcoat with a hat. Box of cigars, you fucking cheeky, sneaky motherfucker. Miss Richards, I enjoyed your company tremendously when I visited your father last month. I am certain that you would wish to hear the rest of my thoughts on the shortcomings of our society. I invite you and your father to a dinner on April 8th at my manor. I'm assuming that's today. Okay. Dear Mary, interesting. Here's something for your diary from me. For I would fight in a tiger and win. Peter Batley. Yeah, okay. All right, stud. Oh my god, there's more of this. Oh, what's this? 2 keys. Interesting. Oh boy. Monkey Man versus Dark Hand. Huh. Monkey Man, tooth for tooth. Another key. Where have I seen that before? Property of Pear Brothers. Astonishing Monkey Man. Interesting. Oh boy. Some bread, some lemons, like a flour, water. potatoes, cut vegetables, meat. Fucking making me hungry. I just had a sandwich before this and I'm hungry again. Wine, brandy. To Mrs. Smith for 3 years of service. Okay, Mrs. Smith, 2 eggs and a pot of tea for each breakfast. No heavy food for dinner. You're responsible for little Pip doing his errands. Mr. Walker, I'm woken up and dressed at 7 a.m. I expect to receive my daily newspaper by noon. Mrs. Baker, I expect all my rooms to be cleaned every day, twice on the days I have visitors. NB, David, go on. Hold on. This guy. The coachman. Yeah. Okay, wait. David Gowan's job requires that he may arrive or leave during the night. No complaining about this. Interesting. Right. Thank you, dear. No, I threw it out. I do not read such dirty literature anymore. I do hope our master's guests are satisfied and that Brian served everything as instructed. So that guy upstairs is probably Brian. Dinner probably take place on April 8th. So that's today. Everything will be ready before noon. Prepare roasted boar. God. Young Miss Richards appears not to enjoy meat, therefore prepare some alternative diet side dish. Door's locked. Down with parasites. Too long they feasted on our blood and sweat. Okay. So someone has it in for the ruling class. Alright, what am I missing? What was that note before about check the 4th one? Remember to take the 4th one from every row. And then what was this note? I changed the rule that the staffing book has rotated the longest gets the bottom room. Do not bother me with such nonsense again. The least count. Oh, hold on. I do not read history literature anymore. Lucia. Continue reading that scandalous novel. Dear Ada, or Ada. I have to use this letter to share good news. There's no substance to the claims that your late husband used his position to squander church money. The judge has decided to remove all accusations and you will be no longer a target of baseless gossip. I truly and sincerely hope this will provide some comfort in these dark times when ignorance and impudence go hand in hand. Ha ha ha! It's like real life. May our Lord steward over our poor souls. Wait. That's much love of Lusitania. So she has the second room. The diary has been an ordinary day I spent in preparation for tomorrow's dinner event. I do believe the time has come for me to ask for a raise in salary after all those years I have loyally worked here. The difficult conversation to be had, but I will strengthen my will to ask the master about it tomorrow. The wise slave. So this is the old man. This is probably the room of this guy. The one who sounds like, in my head, he sounds like, what's his name? Archer's, like, butler or whatever in Archer. More thing, Mr. Archer. Yeah. Sir Archer, more thing. It's over the W, I think. Empty slots. Okay, so who did I say that guy was? Brian? This one's easier. This one's Lucia. So that leaves 2. of people. The cabinet in the kitchen. Wait, does someone live in this area? Oh, yeah, that's right. Someone does live in this area. Monkey man, a tooth for a tooth. Which is the dark hand. No fucking way. Is it possible that Peter is living in his like fucking... I mean, he is poor probably, right? Anyway, we can do some of this stuff already. We know this guy's Cloudsley. We know that woman's Rose, because we know this stuff from last time. Oh, her name's not here. Okay, well, we can't do that yet. Well, Peter, yeah, Peter Batley. This guy's Brian. Rich Richards. Mary Richards. Okay. So that's Mary Richards. This one is Ada. And then this one's Lucia. This one's Lil Pip. Everyone remembers Little Pip. Funny little mascot, Little Pip. I'm assuming this is her father, right? Because they mentioned die for me. How about you and your father to... Okay. Your father. He owns this thing. I'll pay you when I am back. I'm guessing this is David. I guess his name is David Richards, so I'm guessing. I mean, he's the only guy left, right? Brian. Where did I hear the name Bridges before? Wow, Vanguard. Peter Batley. I'm in Cloudsley. That's one of our stewards on you. George Bridges. Would I hear the word? Okay, interesting. I'm missing 3 pieces of evidence too. This lady. Where do we see her name? I'm missing her name. Syringe. Oh my lord, this has nothing to do with me. Make sure that they say let's enter down, I'll slip you a shilling. Peter. Okay. I feel like I'm forgetting something important. Oh shoot. Okay. Dear Edmund, I like your idea. Let's send him to the colonies where his violent nature we can feel at home. I hear you are having dinner with Lady Mary and her well-to-do father Lothar. If Peter and I were to join you, it would beguile him to tales of adventures in the colonies so we can ship him away. Talking about Peter, okay. Dear, remember this cannot continue. Since my return and move to Sebastian's manor, he has asked for financial support 7 times. He clearly is unable to take any momentary responsibility. Please need your help, my dear brother. Okay. So their nephew just keeps on asking for money. Mrs. Baker starting date August 1st. Position housemaid, yearly wage £9. Okay. £1 and a shilling. Ash Blair, lockpicks, dagger, pistol. David, clean up the barn until Wednesday. Continue experimenting with the artifact. So whoever lives here is that David guy. Okay. Interesting. Oh, this is that. This guy is Lothar. Which one's David? What the fuck? Little Pip. I just had that person's name, right? Mrs. Baker, starting date. The 1st, housemaid. £9. This is the white slave. This is that one. Who had the... You did. This puts in one of the different players. A love potion. For as long as possible. Interesting. Oh, shit. Young Miss Richards prefers not to enjoy meat, therefore prepare some alternative side dish. Okay. That's a salad. Let's eat salad. A salad untouched. A pussy eaten salad. Roast. Salad. So one of these 3 was her. A pussy smoked cigar. Oh, hold on. That's why I thought. Okay. Pussy Usama. So this guy here is probably one. Box of cigars, overcoat and a hat. Overcoat and a hat. Expensive cigar. David has a... Oh, wait, no. David is, what's it called? The stagecoach guy, right? David Gohan, right? But he's not here at the moment. So that's David here. Okay. This person right here is probably... It's not David Gohan. It can't be Brian. It's either Peter It's not Edmund, because his coat wouldn't be there probably. Okay, Lucia. One of these two is Baker. Oh, hold on. I can do Rose now. That's the easy one. Okay, so Rose, Cooper ingested the poison and died. Okay. Lucia and Ada. Okay. One of these two is Baker, and one... Who's Bridges? I don't think any of these are Bridges, right? Okay. That's what it's... Oh, it's one of stewards. So either the Brotherhood of Masks or Final Vanguard. Oh, that's the hard part. So there are multiple people who could have wanted him dead. So I had to figure out which person. Either Final Vanguard. Well, okay, it's obvious from this, right? Who was wanted dead was definitely Edmund Cloudsley. Because he has the Final Vanguard and this Bridges guy both gunning for him. They don't want... Peter Badley doesn't want to get killed. I mean, they don't want Peter Badley killed. They just wanted him shift off to his, whatever, excursions or whatever, right? To get him out of their way. Mary Richard wasn't targeted. She was targeted for love, but she wasn't targeted for death. Her father wasn't targeted because there's no evidence of that. And everyone else is a servant who wouldn't be sitting at the table to begin with. So it makes no sense. Rose was definitely not the intended person because it says, you know, she ingested the poison and died, but she probably was put there by accident. So, and thus, somebody poisoned the thing and hid the necessary key in a blank. In a bag, mattress, a tonic, a pocket, brandy, salad. Where did they hide the bag? Where did they hide it? A small bottle filled with amber liquid. A syringe with some liquid left in it. A fancy handkerchief and a shiny pocket watch. Interesting. The keys in a bag, probably. And the necessary key in a bag. No, that seems right. Alright, I need to get these three. I feel like if I get these, it'll be easier. So what do we have so far? Who do we don't have? We don't have Walker, we don't have Bridges, we don't have Steward. Is Steward a name or is Steward a position? Mrs. Baker, starting date 1787. Yearly wage £9. One of these two is Baker. Oh, fuck. I forgot something. Who had the thing about the codes? I would advise abstaining from alcohol for your next month. Also consider fast a peptic tonic before eating to avoid upsetting your stomach. So cloudy liquid, clear liquid, red liquid, wine, yellow liquid, red liquid, amber liquid. Interesting. Cloudy liquid. Amber liquid, that's brandy. Water. A carafe yellow liquid containing lemons. A cloudy liquid called a peptic tonic. A glass of peptic tonic before eating to upset your digestive system. Who had the peptic tonic? Cloudy liquid. Cloudy liquid, untouched. Amber liquid. Cloudy liquid is peptic tonic. Okay. So, cloudy liquid and clear liquid. So, Cloudsley. Oh, fuck me. Why would you... Okay, I see how it is. Alright. Yeah, so that was Cloudsley because he had peptic tonic and he had clear liquid. But he also took the salad. So, because of that, we also know that this woman doesn't like meat. Right? So, if that's the case, then by possible elimination, she probably doesn't have the cigar because the cigar was in the, I think, in the other dude's coat, whoever it was. So that means that she's probably here, right? So that's Mary Richards right here. If I were to be a hazarding guess, here would be Peter Batley. What's Brian's last name? I have a hunch. Or we release one of our stewards upon you. So I'll slip you a shilling. So, okay, alright. I got this. If that's Mary, and he said, let me slip you something and get a shilling. 1 shilling. Ah, haha. Alright, which means that that transaction did succeed. Which means that good old Peter got his little chance. Where are you, Peter? Oh, let's take from here, actually. Oh, wait. I probably shouldn't do that. Yeah. Peter Batley is here. Which leaves us with 2 people. Rose Kirkbert. But I'm going to make a guess here. And say that it was you here. And then I'm going to make a guess here by process of elimination. The only other person who was here was Lothar Richards. Gotcha. All right. First thing done. Holy shit. Whew. Dark Hand, Monkey Man. So, George Bridges wanted Edwin Cloudsley dead. Thus, what if it's George Bridges? Because it's the only thing that has the 2 pieces of information that can connect. Let's say he had a steward poison the blank. It had the necessary key in a blank. So one of these people, the last name is Stewart. Right? One of these people was the killer. Alright. That's what I'm thinking. If I can find out which one that it is, that solves the rest of this. I mean, I don't know. Rose Cuthbert was poisoned in what, though? Yeah, what was poisoned? If Rose Cook was the one who died. Cloudy liquid. Red liquid. Partially empty. Partially empty red liquid. Partially empty red liquid. So the wine wasn't the thing that killed her. Partially eaten roast. Partially eaten piece of roast. The roast wasn't what killed her. Partially eaten salad. Partially eaten salad. Salad untouched. Salad. Partially eaten salad. The salad isn't what killed her. Partially empty glass of cloudy liquid. Full glass of cloudy liquid untouched. Oh! Oh! And they're trying to kill him anyway, right? So it would have poisoned whatever the peptic tonic is. Poison the tonic. It hit the necessary key. Okay. Okay, we're getting something here. Two bottles of peptic tonic. Right. There's no tonic here. Mrs. Smith, you're responsible for little Pip doing all his errands. What? Little Pip. I'm just give me ash split. I'll pay when I'm back. $5 says she's the killer. The fact that she's like, I hope our masters get so satisfied and that Brian served everything as instructed implies that she was hoping that everything was served as instructed so that she would know that the tonic would have been given to specifically Edmund Cloudsleys, but then she didn't know that someone else was going to get tonic as well. But it's only Walker and Baker. Neither of these... Wait, so these are both Walker and Baker. Wait, then they can't be the killers because they're not the steward. If my idea goes through, right? So thinking, all right. So I'm gonna make guesses here now, and I'm gonna say you're Walker, and I'm gonna say you're Baker, and I'm gonna say you're Steward. Okay, so you're not Steward. Oh wait, there's a Smith, right? Who's the Smith anyway? Hold on. Oh, Mrs. Smith, Mr. Walker. Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry. Here we go. Bam. Okay. Take off the steward. Because no one's last name is Steward. There may be a false lead. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 7. And there's so many options left over that are not that. Okay. So, okay, if that's Brian, so that's Brian Walker. That's Lucia Smith. Assuming that she kept the thing. Which means the top one be Ada Baker. Okay. Okay, so let's go back then. What do we know? Print paint. David. This is 100% David. So, David go on is so David go on is 100% there. Okay. Maybe this is the love potion. Didn't have the book, right? The latest discount. I feel like this is a... Maybe they took the fourth one from every row. Look at this town. Mrs. Smith, maybe? Where's that thing about codes? Didn't I have a book about codes here somewhere? Who had the book on codes? It was up here. Oh, no, was it? No, it was up there. Because I remember being like, oh yeah. The first one, every line are easy to produce on short notice, especially unsafe and it's easy to decide the code. Money has changed hands. Okay. Why is that all the way up there? Oh, this is a bookcase, I think. Okay, alright. Oh. Hey, Leafy Dragon. Happy post-move stream. Thank you, thank you. I am just chilling. After somewhat moving. I mean, I'm moved, but I have to still unpack. And I don't 100% consider myself as being moved until everything is unpacked, but it's basically moving. Hope you had a good day too, though, Leafy Sea Dragon. We're playing Kiss the Good Idol, which is like Obadin, but like on crack. At this point in the game, I'll say. Stack of candles. Smith, Walker, Baker, go on. What is NB? Cabinet, kitchen, David, go on. I threw it. Okay. I'll give you some candles for your room, Lucia. I assume you're into reading that candles. Stack of candles. Oh. I give you some candles for your room. So this is her room. Okay. What's her name again? Ada, whatever. Ada Baker. Okay. Pop. Okay, I'm assuming that's the case because that's the only one that has candles. Oh shit. Or is it you? There are two people whose candles that those could be. So she doesn't have. Thank you, did not include. I do not have you such dirty literature anymore. I do hope our master's guests are satisfied that Brian served everything as instructed. Okay, let's assume that we're going with this. Let's say she has that, right? Let's go back to my original idea that Lucia is the one who has this. That would make Brian be the one on the top. And then I still say it's like Peter here. Okay. I'm missing something like obvious. He wouldn't. No, it wouldn't be him. I'm 100% sure he put Peter right here. But something's not right about that, though. Well, 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait, where does Little Pip live? I didn't even think about Little Pip. When sitting, grab me an ash, blare, tobacco, and I've got a gin. I'll pay when I am back. David. Little Pip has to live here, right? Well, that changed the rule that the staff member who has worked here the longest gets the bottom. Oh, Jesus Christ. Thank you, Mary. Thank you for the raid. What are you playing? Oh, Nancy Drew. Looks like we're both playing Mystery games today. Potion delivery? Oh. Is it because is that what you're supposed to be? Is that your are you supposed to be like in your lore like a potion master? I found out what your lore is for your VTuber. But also welcome on in though. Thank you for the raid. I'm Windings, Robot Detective VTuber. I'm currently back from moving, mostly moving, I'll say. So to unpack some things. And playing Case of the Gornio, which is like a game like Return of the Obra Dinn. It's very mystery based and very kind of using logic to solve puzzles and solve cases. You're an apothecary fairy. Oh, okay. And but combining the magic and the science, which I guess kind of be like alchemy in its sense. Once you took a test of the love potion, eye contact, and hold it as long as possible. A knife. What if that's Peter up here? What if he threw out this? We just do the literature anymore. I still think she's lying about this. But we'll come on in though. George Bridges, when Emmett Clay, and thus. I have lore ready, but I'm still getting some stuff figured out. I'm also still growing, so new to show my cards. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. You have one of those situations, you gotta have like a lore video and everything, and be like, this is who I am. I've had my lore for, well, this thing, I'll say, because technically, my avatar is not necessarily me, but I'm speaking through it. Happy the Robot. Me and the character that is behind Happy the Robot, that built Happy the Robot, has already been created for at least a year, if not a year and a half. But I've been sitting on that information. I wish that cost so much money. Yeah. VTubing ain't, well, yeah, no, VTubing ain't cheap. I was gonna say it can be, but no, it's not cheap. Let me see, you know, where did they put the key for the tonic? Opium. At some point I want to get like a 3D model, but that's gonna cost me a pretty fucking penny. And after moving, I have already spent a 4-digit amount of money multiple times. So I'll send for Tato right away. Oh, wait, hold on. The heart. Wait, hold on. The blue lock is for the blue key. The blue key has the tonic water. The tonic water that was poisoned. So if I find the person who has a blue key, you son of a fucking bitch. No shit, yeah. It's so flipping, it's so expensive. Wait, hold on, let me look at this again, just to make sure. Flatlined. I wonder. Flatlined. Okay. Okay, I'm getting it now. So another key was made because the butler would have access to the key naturally. So they had that there. But there's also another key. But where does this key lead into? It leads into something else. That's the heart-shaped key, right? She doesn't have a flatline key. But she doesn't either. She has a small simple key. She has a small simple key. Because those go into the doors. Wait a sec. Hold on. What's splitting here? You don't live here. Oh my god. Little key. Who has the last little key? You don't. Wait, so then who's the fourth person? Who's the third person? I'm super picky about what I want my style to look like. Yeah, same. And also for me, for like getting I want to get a 3D model, and like getting that is, I don't know how well it would translate to having facial tracking. Like I have the stuff for it already, which was kind of, I don't know why I bought it so quickly, but I don't know how that would track giving my model that I currently have. Sell lockpicks. Okay. Okay, but seriously though, you have a key, you have a key, and David has a key, and you have a key. So the 4 of you live over here. So somebody else lives over here. And they also have this key, which looks very much like dash the little thing right there. Dash little thing right there. Dash. These are the same keys. This is the key to open that safe. Hit the key in a... Oh. Hit the key in a bag. Unless... Hold on. Where's that pillow? That pillow doesn't have the key in it, so it's not that. So whoever owns this key, or whoever lives in this specific room right here is the killer. Okay. Remember to take the 4th one from every row. I'm also on the boat that if I had the money, I could buy a model or a car, and if we know what is winning there. Yeah. Well, hold on. Well, no. The models are cheaper than a car. Unless you can get a car for cheap. If I want a car around here, it would cost him to Mr. Smith for 3 years of service. Smith is the oldest one. So Smith's the bottom one. If not, so Smith is down here. Which means I'm guessing Brian Walker, or no, not Brian Walker, because he already has a key, so he would make a copy. I'm guessing Brian Walker is here. And that would make it be so that Ada Baker would be here. And then maybe then it would be Peter Batley. Fuck. I still think it's Peter Batley. Well, either that or Little Pip. What if I put Ada here? And then do Brian up here. Okay. Lucio Smith for 3 years. What's the date? I had a date here, didn't I? March 1st, 1788. Okay. 1787. So Baker has been here less than Smith. Because Smith's been here for 3 years of service. Whoever is here wants a raise. Because after all these years I've loyally worked here. So either at Smith, it's not Little Pip, or it's this guy. If you get frustrated when working, remember the tale of the rich lord who married his uncle and you'll feel better. Note to self. Why is this important? He's got 3 keys. He's got the key to the lock. He's got the key to the information there, and got this key, which is for his room. Okay. Are there any clues within? Wait, hold on. If working about married will. 1, 2, 3, 4. Frustrated. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tail. 2, 3, 4. Leo. 1, 2. And no, that doesn't make sense. If working about married will. Working about. No, that's not it. I'm gonna take the 4th one from every row. What does this even mean? Come on, which is nonsense again. The latest count. Oh, that's up here. This is the latest count. My God. Oh, wait, hold on. There's gotta be a door to get in here, right? So. What would be the other? What's the other thing that's locked? There's this. There's this. Which is the flat key. And then this is the heart-shaped key. So, flat key, safe key, right? Oops, I didn't do that. Let's see, flat key, shaped key, dead person. This is what normally looks like blue key. And then heart key, blue key, which is where the tonic water was in. The tonic water is confirmed to have been the poisoned one. If I can figure out who killed this guy. A course of action. You have surrendered your justice, last chance of repentance, servant, or will unleash one of our stewards upon you. Brotherhood of Masks. But the Brotherhood only is the Brotherhood of Masks, but there's no other pieces for them, so it's not the Brotherhood. And then there's also the Final Vanguard, which was Uncle, right? There's George Bridges. I have my friends and I would deal with you swiftly if you dare cross me. I think it's the officer upon you, the likes of you, crooked bastard. We pay for your sins against honest common folk with your blood. A Final Vanguard. I think it's Final Vanguard, because whoever was the bottom here has a very much. They're talking about, oh, you know, us common folk need stuff too, and this people down here were talking about the wise slave, and also had a thing about down with the fucking rich motherfuckers, right? So, if that's the case, Final Vanguard wanted Edmund Cloudsley dead, and thus whoever owned the bottom one here is the killer. So whoever's been here the longest period of time, April 7th, as an ordinary day mostly spent in preparation for tomorrow's dinner event. I do believe the time has come for me to ask for a raise. I strengthen my will and talk to my master about it tomorrow. That's why I have to move accusations. May our Lord steward over our poor swords. Fourth letter of each thing. Use substance to remove target. Sincerely, the dark hand steward. Oh fuck. Is there anything about the dark hand? I mean, there's like this, like, right? Versus Monkey Man versus the striped dark hand. So, hold on, we'll do this again. This is to Ada. Ada's the killer. Holy shit. Thinking, okay. Ada Baker. Two food shots. Take that out. Hold on. Which makes this Ada Baker's. Lucia's. Brian Walker's. And I'm still saying it's gonna be Peter Batley? I feel like I did this order already. If I did... That can't be Lucia because she's asking for candles. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way. Brian Walker. Ain't no way they put the old guy in this area. Ain't no way. If this is true, Edmund, you piece of shit. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. No, I did this wrong. I got the right idea. Hold on. Lucia Smith. Right, because she can't be here. Ryan Walker up here. Or did I just do that? I think I just did that. Lil Pip. No, Peter Batley. Anyway, okay. Well, if I can get these, I know these two are true. Ada and David. So, where did she hide this? Is it in the bag or it's in the pocket? Hid the necessary key in a mattress? Wait. So mattress says not filled incorrectly. Bag is 2 of your slots are incorrect. So bag is right. Dark Hand Monkey Man? Dark Hand Stewart? Stay and explore. Ada Baker received encoded instructions from Darkhand Stewart to poison Edmund Cloudsley. She used the ability to move freely throughout the rooms while cleaning and make a copy of the key in the medicine cabinet. She used a syringe to poison the sealed peptic tonic bottle. However, during the party, Rose asked for tonic and drank it first and died from the poisoning. Stay and explore. We need to get these three because I'm going to be fucking bothered if I don't. Okay, so David Gowan's definitely in the top, in the middle one. Ada Baker is 100% there. Now that we know that she put the necessary key in a bag, the wise slave. What if I'm thinking of this the wrong way? Remember to take the fourth one from every row. Oh, god damn it. When we determined the password, when we determined the code thing, right? We said she had to do the fourth one from every row from this, which means that Ada would have to know what the code is, which means that she actually is the top one, which makes sense because the bag would be there. If that's the case, Brian Walker would be here. That would make Lucille Smith here. And then that would make, I don't know, maybe Peter here. Two of your slots are incorrect. Okay, well, Ada's there, David's there, so it's Lucia, Brian, and hold on. Talk about what drink about tomorrow. Okay, thinking. Lucille Smith. How long has Ada been here for? How long has Miss Smith been here? I mean, this has got to be Lucille. Like, well, that's just this. Oh, that'd be funny. Lucia Smith, Peter Batley, Brian Walker. Okay. Well, Brian Walker. And then Peter Batley. Cia Smith. Brian Walker. Peter Bradley. Peter Batley, and then Brian Walker. Okay, so something here is right. One of these two is right, which means two of these things are one of these two that I just put in is right, right? So either Peter Bradley is here or Brian Walker is here by process of elimination. If that's a two or fewer slots are incorrect. But if two or fewer slots, then that means it's one whole person because it has to be the first name and last name. So somebody here, like, I don't know, Lil Pip. Okay, we got it. So it wasn't Peter Bradley. So Lil Pips has been chilling here? I guess it is a smaller bed. Full of amber liquid. Got the own set of keys. Oh. Alright. Right, this will be our last one. I'm not sure how far in the game we are, but this is our last one. For tonight. Broken Workhouse. Henchman for hire in the Timberbrook region. Billy Cracker. Oakwood Gang, Brawler, Robber. Hardy Abe. Broken Workhouse. Brawler has a cart. Little Billy. I like Little Pip. Hobbs Gang member. Burglar enters through chimneys. Jack Nails. That's a name. Timberbrook and Burglar Picklock. Confectionery. Interesting. If I didn't know any better. Hold on. Those are the same fucking hats, aren't they? Like these three, at least. I think one of these too. What the fuck? Huh. Okay. Let's go down. Let's get down to business. This guy. I recognize this guy. Where do I recognize this guy from? Breathing by fears of lost consciousness. Oh, I know. He is the killer. He's this guy. Ash Blair. He was the one who's the killer for this case. Who killed this guy. Who was the killer for... I guess the killer for this case. Who was this guy. Okay. So that guy, so this guy who was the killer, his killer from here is now unconscious in here. Not dead though. Scarecrow with a wooden coffin. What you got on here? One of the old workhouse geezers quote yesterday. I will arrange for a cart to move the corpse if you send me directions. And be quick before they bury him. I do not want to dig up that stuff. Dig up that stiff? So this is supposed to be like a coffin. Okay. I do not care what means you use to acquire what I need, but remember to be discreet as always. Know that I do not want it to be decayed. The more recently it has died, the better. So he's looking for a corpse. Is he trying to do experiments? Oh, I think I'm starting to see a through line here. Hold on, before this, let's go down the through line I have right now. Okay, so first off, this guy, Cloudsleys, right? Albert Cloudsleys, decides he wants to kill this guy, you know. I forgot his name already. Oberon Geller, after they find this golden idol, right? So, let's see if I can find out this information from here. Albert, you know, has 4 kids. And he's like, all right, kiddos. Edmund, the oldest one, right, had the golden idol. He probably got it from his father and like an inheritance or some bullshit or whatnot, right? He falls off his horse and dies, right? He bequeaths his inheritance to his remaining siblings and his nephew, right? He gives it to Willard Wright, who is an associate of his, but they don't necessarily say how he's really related to Edmund Cloudsleys. He was just like, but I'll give the golden idol, which is the whole thing is about. I'll give the golden idol to this guy. Now, in the middle of all this, Peter Batley, bitch ass, extraordinaire, fucking gambler, is upset because all he got was a self-help book for his gambling problems and didn't get a house and, money like Rose did, and also didn't get, like what Sebastian didn't get the whole entire research notes, right? So, he decides to hire these two guys to go get this idol from him. Meanwhile, what he doesn't know is that he knows how to use the idol because the notes left over for it. So he used it to spontaneously combust those people, right? Now, the guy that just killed people by spontaneously combusting goes off and did something to do with the Brotherhood here, right? The Brotherhood of Masks, which we'll get back to that in a second, right? In the midst of, waiting to deal some deal, his person who was supposed to be working with him, Ash Blair, decides to sneak in there to steal something, accidentally wakes him up and kills him, right? Okay, that seems like some unrelated thing. However, Edmund himself has been taking a really good interest in researching stuff about the statue, it seems like. Because when we go to, where was it, Brian Walker's room? Not Brian Walker. Who was it who talked about it? He talked about, there's someone he talked to about, I don't know who it was. But he talked to somebody about him working on a statue. And he's also been sending out his new stagecoach out to do things. Right? Anyhow, so he's interested in the statue. And suddenly, this guy right here, who maybe have stolen the statue in the first place, after killing William White, suddenly is found here with a note from Edward Cloudsleys, being like, hey, so I need a dead body. And talk about experimenting, so maybe he's doing something with the golden idol. Anyhow. Oh, and once again, look, David Gowan. And Lucius Smith and Little Pip. Everyone, you are not to visit any village or city without my permission. At no point may you disclose the location of the cabin. David Gordon, you are in charge of all security and arms. Lucius Smith, you will taste any food you cook before it is presented to me. Oh, interesting. No, Pip, you are in charge of the Black Bestia and Golden Doubloon. Both must be fed daily. So this is to be the other area. Oh gods, what is that? Oh, this is Lucius Smith. Gentleman robber strikes at Westbrook. Infamous gentleman robber Walter Keane, with an unnamed number of unnamed associates, held up a coach on the southern road leading out of Westbrook. The scoundrel robbed the passengers of all their valuables, kissed a young lady, then left. This is already the fifth robbery of the infamous gentleman, as he is custom appeared wearing an impeccable suit, it's kind of snazzy right here, and a new hat in the latest city style. The reward for catching Walter Keane has been increased to 100 pounds. That's this guy. Oh, there's a little peep. Go, coin, go. Coin. Golden doubloon, coin. Okay. Wow. Alright. What we got here? The gentleman. Loaded pistol. What's going on in holy shit? A club. Wait a second. This guy is the same guy from here. He's this guy, Robert Redruth, who was wanted and was last seen outside right here and was framed for the murder of this guy. Okay. I finally have the location of my target. Meet us on November 10th, Friday, in the Timberbrook Inn and bring all your tools. You will get your share as we agreed. WK. I'm guessing that stands for Walter Keane. Loaded pistol, a loot picks, a saw, shattered charge of a vase. This is broken apart. Growing apple on a rotten apple. Interesting. Oh, a small ray has been tied to the pull down lever at the back of the idol. So how did he come across this then? This is this guy's coach. This is Edmund's place. So this guy must have given this to Edmund. What the fuck? Vacuum simply did not work. After I aimed the sealed vessel and activated, both air and vessel disappeared. Upon further consideration, it was an obvious mistake. Vacuum 2. Attempted with this input, it was definite improvement. It decreased the amount of air, but it still did not create a complete vacuum in the sealed vessel. Gold filtering. The target must contain some gold for this to work. Seawater is a suitable target, for example. Interesting. However, a great deal of seawater would be required for this to yield any significant amount. Perhaps I should try it on a ship in an open sea? First step, get gold by aiming at the target. Second step, aim at an empty vessel to retrieve it. Okay, so like transporting gold just by pressing a button. Okay, alright. Unknown effect. Implications of what this surmise is a tremendous discovery. The next step is to progress from fruit to some more advanced organic matter. I must ask David to fetch me a dead body. Ah, here we go. For further experiments. This is vitally urgent. This is what you wanted, fucking Cloudsley. You gave us this shit to Edmund and now Sebastian, and then you give stuff to Edmund and now he's doing all these research notes and doing this weird shit. Sebastian's combustion. We've already seen that happen already. That was what happened in the third case. You cannot combust the target if you have not performed the freezing beforehand. Interesting. The speed at which heat is increased appears to be influenced by how strongly I press the trigger and how long I have performed the vacuum one before it. Observation. Freezing. Freezing the target rapidly can create curious side effects. For instance, I should be careful when freezing water in a sealed bottle. Exploded and the gas shards flew everywhere. Interesting. I wonder if that's related to this. And last but not least, safety notice. Upon pulling the trigger, if the glyph input is meaningful, the idol will perform the intended action on the target it can see. If it's red, it is ready for this input, and it will turn blue afterwards. If it's blue, you can only perform blank input, it will turn red afterwards. As blue, you can only perform blank input, it will turn red afterwards. So blue means you can only do it with the one with the dot. So blue means right now. Wait, so it's red now. It's blue now, which means it was just red. So it wasn't freezing. So it could be freezing, right? So blue means that you can do this now, but it means you couldn't do it before. So we're looking for the one without the dot, right? Without the dot. Aim at an empty vessel to retrieve it. No, these are both with dots. I feel like it's freezing though. Unless they're trying to say that like... It looks like a vacuum thing. This looks like it was this and this. And okay. Sorry, old man. Gotta look at your shit again. It looks like it's vacuum. Yeah, it looks like it's vacuum. But it's blue, so we're saying that this just happened and it's about to turn red. It created it. It did not decrease the amount of air. Interesting. Alrighty, and we have all the information we need. Okay, the empty slots. Interesting. Whew. Okay, first off, let's do what we know. This guy's water keen. I don't know who this is. Oh, this is. This one's gold to balloon. That guy's is. Where is his name again? Is that not the same guy that I'm thinking of? Nails, Bestia, Edmund. Cloudsleys. Well, here's here. That's Lucia, right? That's Lucia Smith. That's Lil Pip. Bring all your tools. What was his name again? Was that Abe Blair or whatever? He looks like that same guy. Is it a different guy? Oh, wait, no, this isn't him. No, this isn't the guy who killed, what's his name? It's not this guy. It's not, it's not Ash Blair. It isn't. This guy looks much more like, oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Ash Blair is David Gohan. David Gohan, who worked for Edmund Crowley and was recommended by this guy named Theo, right? A diverse set of talents I was sure you'll find useful. Then he made up a fucking false name and pretended to be this guy. I couldn't even recognize him. And called himself Ash Blair. What did he have on him again if he's Edmund Crowley? Never be late. The client leaves the port on the 10th. Be persuasive. Take no for an answer. Got the client's product. He wasn't working with the client. He was trying to force the client. He went immediately with the servant boy. Probably little Pip. Most of the thing no matter what do for reputation. Holy shit. As an agent of our trading company, Cloudsley. Oh, and here's the key. Here's his key because he lives with Cloudsley. It's the same key, right? It's the same key that they have. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't believe I got fooled. Anyway, so Ash Blair, quote unquote, but really, this guy is David Gohan. Okay. So what does that leave us with? Billy Cracker, Robber, Abe Kurt, Burglar Picklock, enters through chimneys. Lil Billy. Hobbs gang burglar enters. Henchman for hire in the Timberbrook region. Someone else mentioned Timberbrook. Lockpicker. Someone was a lockpicker. Who was it? Picklock. Jack Nails. So the top guy is Jack Nails. Okay. That's Lucia. I'm guessing one of these guys is Hardy Abe. Brawler Robber. I swear it's the same guy, but maybe it's a different name. Oh, that's Edmund. This little shit. That little shit. He hid. He knew. Walter Keane. But he didn't know. He just hid. Wait, but if he has not, if it's, this is Edmund and he's hiding here, he knew what was gonna happen. At the back of the idol. Okay, so we have that information. And we know also, based off of what he says in his little thingy here, ready for blank input, and then ready for this input. Okay. Fire, and then ice. Don't know what that does. Send, and then put away. This is gold. One of these is gold. Okay, well, first off, this is gold, right? This is probably air. Right. Is that air or is that air? I think this is heat. Yeah, so the triangle, I think, is heat. And oh, okay. Oh, increased and decreased. Okay. So, okay. I can use the blue ones as well. Okay, so it's got fire. Decreased heat and increased heat. So decreased is dot, increased is not dot. So increase is the top one, decrease is the bottom one. Gold, air. Is this matter then? Okay. By process of elimination. And this is we check that. If we check that with, okay, we can do this way and have to go all do back and forth. Okay, so vacuum, the first thing, that's doing a decrease in matter. This is doing vacuum 2 is doing a increase in air. No, decrease in air. Okay. This is a decrease in gold. And that is an increase in gold. Okay. This is, what is this? We don't know what this T thing is yet, do we? But something to do with matter. Increase matter. So this is increase matter, heat matter, and then decrease heat matter. Okay, that makes sense. Alrighty. So, we got this guy. We got this guy. I think we have everyone here. Okay. Okay. The vase exploded. So I'll say when Hardy Abe and Jack Nails, let's go backwards, right? Enter the room. Meanwhile, Edmund Cloudsley, he knew. Which one did he do? Increase and air. He increased the air. Oh, so to explain in the vase, basically making it into a bomb, right? He needed corpses. Doesn't make any sense though. Why would he? Edmund Cloudsley needed a corpse. Delivered a coffin. And then I'll say, what's his name? Where was he? David Gowan, along with accomplices, and delivered a coffin. Upon entering, David Gowan got clubbed, probably by, I'm gonna guess and say Hardy Abe, because he had the club. Right. Okay, so what am I missing? Oh. He wasn't involved at all, David Gowan. So it must have been just Walter Keane along with his accomplices. Okay. The scroll has been fulfilled. No hint accessed. To gain entrance to Edmund Cloudsley's secret forest campaign, gentleman robber Walter Keane pretended to deliver a corpse to Edmund for his experiments. On entering the cabin, the robbers ambushed the servants, and Edmund locked himself in his study. He got what he wanted. While the robbers were sawing through the lock, Edmund prepared a trap with the idol that killed 2 of the intruders, thus getting him his corpse. Well, corpse is. He got 2 for 1 deal. He protected himself and he got a corpse. Here's a little preview for next time, I guess. That's him talking to the coroner. The bandits had accidentally set off my master's laboratory chemical ingredients. What happened afterwards? I managed to fend the rest of them off, but my master lord Edmund Cloudsley got caught in the blast, which severely disfigured him, and soon afterwards he died. Bless his soul. Ha! Get fucked. Oh, he's probably still alive. So the first chapter was a brief termination of contract. Let's review what we've had so far. Albert kills this guy to get an idol. He dies. He leaves the idol to his son. His son dies and leaves the idol to this Walter, whatever, his William Wright guy, who uses it to burn some dude. The other guy, the guy who dies here, he bequeaths research notes to his politician brother, who he tells him, hey, dude, just go into doing science and research. He takes advantage of the science and notes that he probably got from this stuff about the idol, uses the stagecoach, yeah, guy as his kind of like go-to like #1 right-hand man, sends him after Willard Wright, right? That's the name, Willard Wright. You know, the guy who burned this guy here. He sneaks in, kills Willard Wright, and I'm assuming takes the idol. Now, over to here, I'm still trying to figure out how this is related to everything to do with the idol. But while that's all happening, over on here, you know, the rest of the family that has to do with this guy, like his sister, his brother, and his nephew, all having dinner with this lady who two of them are trying to court somewhat, and you know, and in the midst of it, the sister dies because she accidentally takes poison that was meant for the owner of the house, aka Edmund. Meanwhile, afterwards, sometime afterwards, I would assume, because this looks like it's a different time. Well, there's a robbers that come to try and steal, and you know, steal stuff, and they pose as, you know, people with delivery because they're looking for a corpse, which Edmund himself asked, once again, him to go get him a corpse. And then he supposedly dies. What I'm calling bullshit. It ain't no way. There's something suspicious about all this going on. And I think it has something to do with that golden idol. One could even say there's a strong case of the golden idol. Anyway, we're gonna find someone to raid after I made that really terrible pun. I think I need to stop right there anyway and save myself from more embarrassment. It's been good to be back. It's good to do some more streams. Who are we gonna raid today? And let's go say hi to our guy. Let's see if I got that right. Oh, did I get that right? Can't tell. Hold on. There we go. Right one. Okay, we're good. We're cool. Oh, even Sarybot's telling me to hydrate and get rest. Anyway, so tomorrow we will be playing more Ace Attorney. We're getting back into the Ace Attorney stuff. We have, I think, 2 more cases left. We have like the quote-unquote final case, and then we have a DLC case for Dual Destinies, and that'll probably take us through the rest of March to do those. And then we'll have Spirit of Justice, which will be my first time playing through that fully through in April. Until then, oh, and then what else do we have? We have what else do we have? Nothing on Wednesday. I would have been Wilds or Worlds for Monster Hunter, but I'm not feeling doing that yet until I make sure my PC is good. I have to buy it and install it. That's a whole entire thing. Thursday, we start Metal Gear Solid 2. That's what it was. For a Throwback Thursday. And finally, on Saturday, we have Civ 6 with friends. Until then, thank you for watching the VOD. Thank you for coming by, and see you around.